SSundee, a Minecraft content creator that has been in the space for nearly 14 years. He's been very well respected throughout his entire career, basically raising a whole generation of children on Minecraft, with popular series such as Skyblock, Sky Factory, and Hypixel Bed Wars. SSundee's actually the person that got me most interested in Hypixel Bed Wars when I found his channel in April of 2017. His Bed Wars live streams were some of the funniest streams I'd ever saw when I was only 9 years old. His Sky Factory 4, well 3.5 series carried me a lot through my younger years, and even his Prisons, which is the main center of this whole controversy we'll get into here in a minute, content back in 2018 when he was kind of in his Fortnite mix, was still pretty good. SSundee would transition out from making Minecraft videos mainly to making more Fortnite videos, then in 2020 going to be more of a variety YouTuber with Among Us content as well as Fortnite and Roblox. But now in 2024, it seems like SSundee is just basically a variety YouTuber that plays many different games such as Among Us, Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox, and other variety games. From the outside, SSundee's had a very well esteemed career, but recently SSundee found himself at the front of a major controversy. Recently, SSundee made a server called iBlocky, and SSundee's no stranger to server owning. He's actually owned several other servers, such as a GTA server, the old Skyrealm server, and even another older prison server owned as a co-owner with Pat P. All of these servers, particularly the GTA server, had some form of pay to win. Back in 2017, not that many people talked about it as there weren't that many YouTubers surrounding controversies in the Minecraft community. It was all more concerned with what Leafy was doing and other people. But now, SSundee's made a new prison server called iBlocky, a prison-style server that's aimed towards the younger generation of Minecraft players that watch SSundee. SSundee's pay to win on iBlocky is through his ranks, and we'll go ahead and take a look at these ranks right now. So here are the ranks the server has to offer. Dealer, which is the cheapest, and iBlocky Lifetime, which is the most expensive. The first thing I see when I look at these ranks here is that it offers boosting in sales. For example, a 1.7 times sell booster, which makes 70% extra tokens per sale. And by all accounts, I don't think there's any way to get this. Even if there are boosters on this server that offer this same thing, if you max out those boosters and buy this $150 rank, you're still going to be outpaced by somebody that's paying to win with coins. That's not the end of it either. Auto sell sells your backpack every 15 seconds. Auto miner sells your storage every 30 minutes. Those are the definition of power creep items that essentially just make the game so brainless to play, and essentially means that if you pay $150, you don't even have to sell manually anymore. That's not the end of the scam, however. Let's go ahead and take a look at this 10x Omega box, $200. Let's take a look at it as it gets worse. As you can see up there, you will see a total of 9 rewards upon opening this box, and one of them is the 1% rank. And doing some math on this, I actually looked, and I'll leave a comment that I saw under a video. So here's the guy's comment. It says, just small math correction. Due to the way the probability in stacks works, you only have a 63.25% of getting that rank with 500 crates. For a 99.9% chance of getting it basically guaranteed, you'd need over 3,500 crates. Even then, you've got a 0.09 chance of not getting the drop at that point. So if you're not lucky enough, you just get freaking decimated. Oh, and those for you out there doing your homework, to guarantee with a 0.09% fault chance that you wouldn't get that 1% rank, you would need $140,000. I'm gonna go apply for a small loan real quick. The problems don't stop there, because robots are another way that there's a lot of power creep on this server. And essentially, to get the best robots, you have to pay money. And I actually leave a link to Mr. Epic's video. He basically duped around 106,000 IRL dollars worth of it. See, if you just duped a little bit more, you could have bought that 1% rank. So cool, I know. But anyways, back to what I was saying. To get these legendary robots, you have to open these, and there's a really small chance that you'll actually get them, with no other way to obtain them. And with them being the best meta in the game, it essentially means that, yeah, you can't get them. and it's power creep and pay to win. And here's a comment under one of SSundee's videos by this guy named Annoying Hawk. Anyways, it says, for everyone getting ready to play, let me just give you some warning. Server is almost constantly crashing, many issues with players not receiving their ranks after paying for it, and all around not performing too well. Please upload this so new players can see. Now, I think for someone that has 24 million subscribers, it's pretty bad to have a server that is not only pay to win, but a server that doesn't reward players the payload that they pay for, which is essentially just ranks, and constantly crashing. Now, I understand that the server can be free to play, and in that sense, if the server's crashing, yes, it's mildly annoying, but it's not that bad. But when you have people paying for things like ranks and stuff like that, and they're not getting rewarded their ranks upon, you know, their credit card information being in your system, that's pretty bad. Not only on top of that, though, pay to win, man, are you kidding me? I understand that SSundee's done this in the past and that, you know, people have kind of just glanced over it. But the difference is there's a lot of those people back then didn't have PCs. A lot of people back then, when they were little kids watching SSundee, they weren't able to play Java Minecraft. Most of them were either stuck on console, Switch, DS, whatever it was, they weren't able to play Java. But now that 95% of the population has a PC to play Java on, especially the youngins, and they're playing this Minecraft server and buying things, they're absolutely getting scammed. And it's just so sad to see, because I know that SSundee, I watched a video on this earlier and I can even plug it too. He makes well over $500,000 a month based on the views he's getting. He's getting over 170 million views a month. I mean, man's is goated. He did address in his own video though that the ranks were pretty high in cost, but considering that this server was developed right alongside SSundee, and even if they were just using his name, I feel like SSundee has the integrity, or used to have the integrity, of a creator that would look into something. It's like taking a sponsorship for a product that you just didn't really know anything about. But to me, this is a huge blow to SSundee as a person, because a lot of us grew up watching SSundee, and it really hurts to know that he's went down this path when he's making so much money just to scam his audience out of even more money, especially in a pay-to-win server, because it would be one thing if it's an obvious scam that people can't really fall for, like, oh, if you've got more than 5 brain cells, you won't see it. But there will be legitimate people, like there on that website was a top donator role, and I'll pull up a screenshot of it, and it shows every hour who the person that spends the most money on the server is. And there's already been people spending well over hundreds of dollars on this server just to have a good playing experience. I know that SSundee's saying that you don't need to spend money if you don't have to on his server, but I feel like leaving the option there for some people to just waste hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a server is just absolutely insane. Especially when these roles do offer pay-to-win advantages. For the free-to-play player, this server is just a piece of garbage. I understand most free-to-play players generally get the good out of a server and then leave not before getting to the hype of endgame per se, but it really screws over the grinders who don't have a lot of money and are barely making it by. I don't know if this server's cracked or not. I'm assuming it's not, considering the high cost just to even get pay to win items, but if it is, if there are cracked players on there, I genuinely feel bad for them, because they're already playing at a massive disadvantage compared to everybody else, and considering the stunts he's pulled in the past with the GTA server and gambling, that was literally that was not PvE like Skyblock is. This is PvP. And on his GTA server, which has been shut down. A lot of these servers for SSundee generally don't last that long. I'm giving this one 6 months maximum, and considering that the Mr. Epic has already decimated the economy on this server, unless SSundee and his team roll it back and, you know, start to actually make some strides towards not making the server pay to win, I genuinely don't think the server's going to survive that much longer. It's just a huge blow to me, because I used to be a really big SSundee fan, and he's probably the biggest reason behind why I'm sitting here making this video right now. You know, I've been through a lot on YouTube, and a lot of it's coerced in the Hypixel space with Bed Wars, but it's just so sad to see someone that's already making tons of money try and go out of his way to actively scam his audience of young children, young impressionable children, who will most likely use their parents' credit card just to buy a $100 rank and $100 worth of crate boxes. But anyways, that's all from me. So this really just hurts to see another OG Minecraft YouTuber biting the dust and following the scam trail. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.